Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the UCF Knights, taking on another SEC team, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the ball to the ground. It's a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Excellent field position here for the offense. It's a shotgun run call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Important second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Rios. Receiver makes the catch. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
First down and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tulane. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's Richardson. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
On the ground, it's Davis. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. To the air, it's Rios. Fires it on the move. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the toss, heads to his right. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Looking for the wideout. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. The Knights looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the wideout goes in motion. And then first down, right back to the running game.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. When everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football, this offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, UCF.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Point after, not quite through. Now they get set to kick it away. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll hand it off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Rios. Bringing pressure. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going to take off here. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Trying to find some room. It's Davis. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the tight end.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And now the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to pass. It's Rios. Fires it to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got a man down the middle. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
From the 15-yard line, it's 2nd and long. And he'll set up to throw. He fires it. And he's got it. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. He's moving out of the pocket. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tulane. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
1st down here for this offense. They're going to run it here. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. The Knights will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for his back. Caught near the sticks. It's Richardson. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. First and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Here comes a handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd and goal, and now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
But they got to be thinking about a touchdown here. And I know it's 4th down, but because of the hole that they've dug themselves here in this first half, you got to consider taking a chance here and putting a touchdown up on the board. I think it's worth it.
4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown. Nice.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good. We're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. And he slings this pass over the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Fresh set it down to the offense, first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking for a gap. It's Davis. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
To throw, it's Rios. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And the fair catch is made, but there's a flag down. So let's sort that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Long enough and good. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Knights will kick it away to get us going in the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back, it's Rios. He's escaping the pocket now. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Going to try to use his legs here. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
To me, a couple things there. Number one, pressure in the quarterback. The other thing is really good coverage by the secondary. Quarterback had no choice but to get rid of that football. And now you get to fourth down. You got the lead by a couple possessions. Smart play here is to punt the ball away and get your defense back out on the field.
And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here's the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Tight end goes in motion. Keeping it on the ground here. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. You've got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
Tries to get loose in the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Rifles this football to the left. Who makes the grab? That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. He's going to take off. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, incomplete. He nearly threw a pick in the end zone. Second down coming up.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. That's a design quarterback keeper. The pickup is 6. Makes it third down and 4.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll call for the fair catch here. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Oh, it's snapped to the back. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Knights come to the line in the hurry up. Off the play fake on first down. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in a national title would have been must-see TV. But
the sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Receiver in motion now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Ball handed off. Running with purpose. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's Rios. Receiver makes the grab. He has first down yardage at the 46. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
There's the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. QB decides to keep it here. Has the first down and more. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield for 41.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Quick throw, the catch is made. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking downfield. It's Rios. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane. And this one is getting ugly.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it's fielded. The returner trying to create good field position here. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, UCF. It was a foot race and he won it.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers and those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Well, he's such a threat with those legs, and the defense is aware of that. This time, eyes on his swivel. Good job of being aware of that quarterback threat. They kept him out of the goal line and prevent the two-point conversion.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Linebacker is maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Trying to extend the play. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Touchdown, Knights. Huge play by the special teams. What a moment. Punt return for a touchdown here in the national championship game.
Boy, his vision and focus were locked in. I mean, you're right. He's thinking, I'm in the national championship game. It's time for me to make a play and put my stamp on this game, and he did that right there.
See if they can convert the point after. And it's good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Now it's second down here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Receiver makes the catch, and he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the offense will just take a knee. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game. And today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Tulane Green Wave.